my loves. Right, I've got my hairstylist in today. She is responsible for my lovely new red hairdo. And we're doing breakup nails. She was like, they're breakup nails, they need to be fierce, evil. So I've sculpted out some baby stilettos. The forms that I use and everything I use in my salon actually is now linked in the description box through my Amazon affiliate page. Aren't I lucky? So I've got a little Amazon affiliate thing. I'm not quite sure how it works yet because I haven't really used it. I've set it up, but I haven't got no bloody idea what I'm doing. But it just means like instead of listing individual things, it's like a one-stop page for all my favourite bits that I get off Amazon. Because I do get a lot of stuff, including like chemicals and tools and furniture and all sorts of shebang, electricals. Anyway, I'm going in here. I'm using my Acrylic brush. Oh, do you know, it reminds me of the one from Glitter Planet, but I feel like the bristles are chunkier and firmer. This is a size 12, my Kylie Wary brush. And I'm just placing Valentino Soft Touch on this nail. And we're going to do some netting work on this one. So I've dipped the netting into clear acrylic. And then I'm just going to push it into the soft touch. I didn't want white. I felt like white was just too white. I wanted off-white, like milky, which is perfect. Now I changed up my monomer this time. I just, you know when you just wish you just change things and you think, why did I change it again? I was tootling on absolutely fine with the Nailmate monomer. I was just a bit like, oh, it's setting a bit slow for me. So then I went back to Diamond Nail Supplies and then I was like, oh, it's setting a bit fast. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. This is Carbon Black, I think, from Glitter Bells. We've got a right old mishmash of products going on today. So, yeah, that's Glitter Bells Black. I'm just going to shove it into the little crevices and let it dry. Right, onto the next nail. This is going to be a whole nail of clear, I think. Yeah, it is. So I'll just finish building the nail. Every single nail is different on this set, I believe. Yeah, it is. No, the thumbs are the same, actually. So yeah, I'll just do a whole nail of clear here. Clear here. Next. Okay. I can't remember what I did on this now. Oh yeah, no. Hang on, was it the decal nail? I'm just trying to remember. I'll know in a second. I'll tell you in a second when I see what I'm putting on there. Yes, this was the decal nail. So I'm going back in with Soft Touch from Valentino, tucking it in very gently, blocking that view with my thumb there like a true pro. Sorry. I felt like it was just setting up too fast as well. It was quite a humid day, so whether that played a part, whether the humidity played a part, but I think I should have probably used my Nailmate. I like sculpting my base with Diamond Nail Supplies, but I like doing design work with Nailmate. Different things, different elements. But I suppose that's like you look at Kirsty Meakin, she switches between max adhesion and speed powder and monomer. I'll get my words out in a minute. So I get it. I get why, because you want your clear base to set up nice and quick so you can pinch it and move on. But when you're designing, you need a little bit of fiddle time, don't you? As you can see, Georgina, my hairstylist, has the tiniest nails ever. Seriously, she is tiny. Okay. Next. What am I doing on this? I'm building this nail up in clear. Okay. This one must have gel polish on it. Yes, it does. I remember. This will have gel polish and crystals on in a minute. So we'll just build that nail out in clear, and then we'll move on to the thumb. Right, so we were at a loss as to what to do on a thumb, so we decided to marble, carbon black and soft touch and just make a mishmash nail, which turned out quite cool actually. So I'm just placing like a bead of both on there and just kind of mushing them about a bit. But as you can see, it was just setting up a bit fast. I mean, it wasn't hot, but it was humid. And I can't help but think that that might have something to do with it, because it doesn't normally set up that fast, I don't think, anyway. Unless I've got used to working slower. I don't know, it frustrates me when I make changes and then, ugh, it's my own fault. So I'm just going to marble these two and randomly mush them together, and yeah. Just sort of do the thing, you know, the thing. So once that's done, I'm coming back to the nail that I'm going to do a decal on. I've had a little file over the surface, and I'm adding some top coat or base coat, one or the other, and the decal. This is like the evil. This is the breakup side. So it's like the nice side, and then the bitch side, with the finger over her mouth telling her ex, shut your face, I don't want to hear it. We had a good old laugh doing these. So once I've got that into place, I'm just going to cure it in my lamp for 30 seconds. Okay, now I need to cap this in clear acrylic. Keep it nice and safe. Now these decals I got from eBay, actually. They're smaller ones. Like, I've got Queen of decals, but I find they're a lot bigger. These ones are nice and small. So I got these off eBay, and they're fine. They work well with acrylic and monomer and stuff. Nothing bad happened. So I'm happy. So just cap that. Oh my god, there is a point in this video, I don't know where it is, where Georgina goes, if it ain't met, it ain't capped. I'm like, yes girl, she's been watching me. Onto the thumb, we're going to cap that. That's a really dodgy thumb view. Sorry, the light just kept zooming in through the window and distorting the camera. We'll just cap that thumb nice and gently. Onto the other hand. Now, for some reason, my phone would not let me flip the footage round, so you've got a kind of sideways view. I really apologise, but there was a massive glitch on editing. So this nail is fully clear. It's a full clear nail. We're going to have some Swarovskis on it. Next, we're going to be using Carbon Black from Glitterarty. I really don't like working with black acrylic. I feel like this black acrylic's a bit bitty. But then my pot might have needed shaking, because to be fair, I probably haven't used it for about a year. So but I just wanted a nice black acrylic, and yeah, it works well. So I grabbed that out of my drawer. And that's going to go on this finger and the next finger as well. So this index finger is going to have another decal on it. So we're going to just apply a coat of Soft Touch. Get that on there, get it all on. Then we do another marble on the thumb, just kind of moosh it together at the cuticle. Doesn't really matter, you just want that nice neat kind of area, and then just go for it really. It might have been better if I'd have put a bead of clear in with it in hindsight, but you know, I didn't. So now we're going to apply the decal. So I've applied the top coat to this nail, or base coat, can't remember which one it was. And I'm applying a different decal to this one. So this is like the sassy bitch. Like, look at what you could have had. So we like this a lot. And then I'll just cure that in my lamp for 30 seconds. Okay, right. So now I've got to cap these. A top tip, because I forgot to do it on one of these and I got a small bit of frosting, but I wasn't overly fussed because I ended up using pigments anyway. But just wet the nail down. You'll see on this one I got a little bit of frosting, which is my error for not wetting the nail down with monomer first. See it just there? Yes, little bugger. Me trying to get it out frantically. It's not working, but that was the pigment nail. That was intended to be a pigment nail, so I didn't panic too much, and I made sure I wetted down the next nail. Right, so I filed in the netting nail, super cool. And I'm going to add a couple of these black Swarovski crystals from Angel Crystals. So anything that's Valentino and Swarovski is always from Angel Crystals. And I've got all, oh well, I'll put everything in the description box. If you ever want to know anything, it's generally in the description box, and if it's not, just message me. But I try and have everything up straight away before my video goes live. So yeah, we'll get that in there. Another bit of glue. Ba-bam! It's very cute, isn't it? Like that now, a lot. This one's just going to have a cute little design on it with the flame Swarovski, which is like an orange and yellow. Oh my god, it's so stunning. It's really autumnal and beautiful. I really like it. So I'm just going to add that and then some more black Swarovski on this nail. On to the index finger, and I'm using Perfect Black from Madame Glam. Then once I've cured that for 30 seconds, I'm just going in with my detailer brush. I always do this with gel polish. Go in with a detailer brush and tuck it right up around that cuticle area. Just gives it a much neater look and saves me, because I get shaky hands, dude. I get really shaky hands. So yeah. And then once we've done that, we'll cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to top coat it and then come in with pigment, which is the Fairy Chrome pigment in grey from Glitterarty. But I don't know what I'm doing first. I assume I'm top coating. Yeah, I am. Look, top coating first. Oh no, it's the other hand that I have the oh, I don't know which hand I have the pigment on. I'm getting confused now because they're all different nails. So I'm going in here with Aero Puffing's matte top coat. It's really nice. It's a really good matte top coat. And I'll just use my detailer brush from Aero Puffing to tuck it in. She wanted them matte, so the only nail that is gloss is the pigment nail, actually, which I thought was on this hand, but it's not, it's on the other hand, so yeah, sorry about that. Same with this then, we'll do the matte top coat, we'll use the detailer brush to tuck in around the crystals. So I'll cure that for 60 seconds in my lamp, and then I'm going to come in and buff the top of that black nail and do a little crystal design. Now I'm really stupid because I did a crystal design on black that included black Swarovskis. I should have put the little silver balls in between the black Swarovskis, but I didn't. I'll show you what I did instead. Right, then we're on to the other hand where I did a full nail of, they weren't clustered together, they were separated, black Swarovskis. So I did them like with a space, and then the gaps, they'd alternate, so the second layer would go in between the first layer, third layer would go in between the second layer, and so on and so forth. Right, so onto this nail. This is the pigment nail. So I'm applying my top coat. And that's my chair, by the way, not my bottom, making that squeaky noise. I apply my top coat, put it in the lamp for 30 seconds, out it comes, and then I'm going to rub in the Glitter-arty Fairy Chrome pigment in grey. It's really pretty. It's like magic. I put it over black and it makes this gunmetal grey type, really nice colour. So do that and then top coat that again to protect it and then cure it again. You can double top coat as well if you like, I didn't. And then I top coated the rest in matte, and here we are. I put a flame on that nail, which I forgot to film, from Angel Crystals. And there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this set. I will see you in my next video. Tally bye!